The two-day media dialogue held in Ede, Osun State on digital learning, artificial intelligence and skills development for out-of-school children, organized by the Osun State government in partnership with the United Nations Children Fund, UNICEF, brought together journalists from Lagos, Ogun, Ekiti, Ondo, Oyo, Osun and Edo states. In her opening remarks, UNICEF Chief of Lagos Field Office, Celine Lafocrie, warned that Nigeria faces a deeper learning crisis beyond school enrollment, as only 1 in every 4 Nigerian children attending school can read properly and perform basic mathematics by age 14. She noted that millions of children risk being left behind in a world increasingly driven by digital technology and artificial intelligence, urging journalists to sustain public attention on the issue.
You have heard about artificial intelligence already being everywhere and making sure that businesses are run without people anymore. The children who know how to use this will have a chance. The ones who don't will be left out. Right now, out-of-school children in Nigeria are the ones being left out. And amongst them, as usual, unfortunately, girls are the furthest behind.
Speaking in the same vein, the Osun State Commissioner for Education, Honorable Dipo Eluwole, who was represented by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Education, Muritala Jimo, noted that the state is harnessing digital technology and artificial intelligence to address the growing challenge of out-of-school children. He emphasized that innovative learning solutions can bridge educational gaps and expand access to quality education for vulnerable and marginalized learners. According to him, the digital learning platforms are already reshaping the education landscape by making learning more flexible, inclusive, accessible, and engaging. The commissioner, who expressed appreciation to the various partners, including the Global Partnership for Education, National Commission for Almajiri and Out-of-School Children, among others, spoke on the need for stakeholders to ensure that every child benefits from technological advancement, describing the dialogue as timely and strategic in exploring innovative ways for reintegrating out-of-school children into learning spaces through technology-driven interventions and skills acquisition programs.
I wish to once again acknowledge UNICEF for its unwavering support, especially the current introduction of Nigerian Learning Passports and Passport to Hand platforms, which has tremendously assisted the children of Osun State, most especially those who are currently not in school due to financial constraints and other factors. I want to emphasize the commitment of Osun State government under the leadership of our amiable governor, Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke, towards the educational development in Osun State in the area of schools, infrastructure, timely provision of instructional materials, training of teachers, prompt payment of salaries and allowances of teachers, and provision of conducive learning environments.
Also speaking, UNICEF education specialist Harold Pojime stated that an estimated 20 million children are out of school in Nigeria, adding that poverty, insecurity, early marriage and weak school systems have continued to drive dropout rates across the country. He encouraged all Nigerians to key into the use of an online and offline e-learning platforms for secondary school students aimed at improving learning outcomes and reaching children who are out of school, adding that over 2 million children in Nigeria have embraced the initiative.
It's like an all-encompassing lecture between out-of-school children in Nigeria, the data for teachers, the data for learners as well. And then for data literacy, we talked about a couple of areas. We talked about a couple of challenges. We talked about the rollout of digital literacy learning in Nigeria. We talked about the Nigerian Learning Passport, which is our curriculum-aligned platform for all learners in Nigeria. And then we also talked about IOMA. So these are platforms where the teachers and learners can actually go on the platform and then access curriculum-aligned resources for teaching and facilitating.
He equally enjoined media professionals to use their platforms to project the importance of the learning passports and encourage more users across the country. Oluchi Amuda for Deadline.